drawing lessons from the mistakes and experiences of others, especially those who have navigated the world's imperfections and still found joy within its confines, is one of the most invaluable principles anyone can follow. Such profound insights can be gleaned from the life and works of renowned author and writer Charles Bukowski, who quit his soul-sucking job at the post office to become a writer. He sought great inspiration for his writings from hangovers, as he was known to be a voracious connoisseur of alcohol. His life lessons for men to ponder as they undertake their journey should not be overlooked, nor should the potential that lies in their philosophical impact. So here they are. And why do women always need the husbands of other women? And why do horse thieves always prefer a tamed horse to a wild one? The 9 to 5 is one of the greatest atrocities sprung upon mankind. You give your life away to a function that doesn't interest you. Genius might be the ability to say a profound thing in a simple way. Love is a form of prejudice. You love what you need. You love what makes you feel good. You love what is convenient. A love is like a serious illness, an illness from which you never entirely recover. We are like flowers that never took the chance to bloom when we should have, and it's as if life has grown tired of waiting for us. If a woman lacks sex for a long time, soon she will begin to understand that she wants more than just physical contact. Long for an emotional bond that vibrates in harmony with her heartbeats. How the hell could a person enjoy being awakened at 6:30 a.m. by an alarm clock, leap out of bed, dress, force feed, shit, piss, brush teeth and hair, and fight traffic to get to a place where essentially you made lots of money for somebody else and were asked to be grateful for the opportunity to do so? And yet women, good women, frightened me because they eventually wanted your soul, and what was left of mine, I wanted to keep. To truly make a difference in the world, start by helping one person at a time. Anything more grandiose than this is either overly idealistic or politically motivated. If you get married, they think you're finished, and if you are without a woman, they think you're incomplete. My beer-drunk soul is sadder than all the dead Christmas trees of the world. One of the most invaluable principles anyone can follow is to draw lessons from the mistakes and experiences of others, particularly those who have navigated the world's imperfections and still found joy within its confines. The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts while the stupid ones are full of confidence. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, and maybe even your mind. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing on a park bench. It could mean jail. It could mean derision. It could mean mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your endurance, of how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and the worst odds. And it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You will be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. You will ride life straight to perfect laughter. It's the only good fight there is. We are here to drink beer. We are here to kill war. We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. We don't even ask for happiness, just a little less pain. Beware of those who seek constant crowds, they are nothing alone. If you have the ability to love yourself first, wherever the crowd goes, run in the other direction, they're always wrong. Some people like what you do, some people hate what you do, but most people simply don't give a damn. You begin saving the world by saving one man at a time. All else is grandiose romanticism or politics. Too often, people complain that they have done nothing with their lives and then wait for somebody to tell them that this isn't so. The crowd is the gathering place of the weakest. True creation is a solitary act. Success is always dangerous. It can make an ass out of anybody. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. What matters most is how well you walk through the fire. I don't hate people. I just feel better when they're not around. I don't like the clean-shaven boy with the necktie and the good job. I like desperate men, men with broken teeth and broken minds and broken ways. They interest me. They are full of surprises and explosions. Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it, but you laugh inside, remembering all the times you felt that way. We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. Beauty is nothing. Beauty won't stay. You don't know how lucky you are to be ugly, because if people like you, then you know it's for something else. People are strange. They are constantly angered by trivial things, but on a major matter like totally wasting their lives, they hardly seem to notice. Nobody can save you but yourself, and you're worth saving. It's a war not easily won, but if anything is worth winning, then this is it. Of course, it's possible to love a human being if you don't know them too well. Bad taste creates many more millionaires than good taste. Your ambition is handicapped by laziness. There is nothing that teaches you more than regrouping after failure and moving on. The less you need, the better you feel. We're all going to die, all of us. What a circus. That alone should make us love each other, but it doesn't. Find what you love and let it kill you. Things get bad for all of us, almost continually, and what we do under constant stress reveals who or what we are. You have to die a few times before you can really live. Real loneliness is not necessarily limited to when you are alone. Sleeping in the lion's den doesn't make you a lion. There is always one woman to save you from another, and as that woman saves you, she makes ready to destroy. There are only two things wrong with money: too much or too little. Simplicity is always the secret to a profound truth. Life is profound in its simplicity. Can you remember who you were before the world told you who you should be? If something burns your soul with purpose and desire, it's your duty to be reduced to ashes by it. Any other form of existence will be yet another dull book in the library of life. Human relationships were strange. I mean, you were with one person a while, eating and sleeping and living with them, loving them, talking to them, going places together, and then it stopped. Then there was a short period when you weren't with anybody, then another woman arrived, and you ate with her and fucked her, and it all seemed so normal, as if you had been waiting just for her and she had been waiting for you. I never felt right being alone. Sometimes it felt good, but it never felt right. The only time most people think about injustice is when it happens to them. There are worse things than being alone, but it often takes decades to realize this, and most often when you do, it's too late, and there's nothing worse than too late. If you're losing your soul and you know it, then you've still got a soul left to lose. People were usually much better in their letters than in reality. They were much like poets in this way. There isn't a better way to drink than at a small table over a white tablecloth with a good-looking woman. I'm just an alcoholic who became a writer so that I would be able to stay in bed until noon. But then if you lied to a man about his talent just because he was sitting across from you, that was the most unforgivable lie of them all, because that was telling him to go on, to continue, which was the worst way for a man without real talent to waste his life, finally. But many people did just that, friends and relatives mostly. I was sentimental about many things. A woman's shoes under the bed, one hairpin left behind on the dresser, the way they said, "I'm going to pee." Hair ribbons, walking down the boulevard with them at 1:30 in the afternoon, just two people walking together, the long nights of drinking and smoking, talking, the arguments, thinking of suicide, eating together and feeling good, the jokes, the laughter out of nowhere, feeling miracles in the air, being in a parked car together, comparing past loves at 3 a.m., being told you snore, hearing her snore, mothers, daughters, sons, cats, dogs, sometimes death and sometimes divorce, but always carrying on, always seeing it through, reading a newspaper alone in a sandwich joint and feeling nausea because she's now married to a dentist with an IQ of 95. Racetracks, parks, park picnics, even jails, her dull friends, your dull friends, your drinking, her dancing, your flirting, her pills, your sex on the side and her doing the same. Sleeping together. Hello, death. But I've had almost 6 decades. I've given you so many clean shots at me what I should have been yours long ago. I want to be buried near the racetrack, where I can hear the stretch run. Thank you for joining us.